think you need to do it because feedback that you receive is very subjective. So you
course.
have to make sure whether that aligns with your belief system and
Well,
values.
because when someone's giving you their feedback, remember, they're giving you their feedback through their perception
Definitely.
and what they know and what their beliefs are.
So you have to see whether that's
So you have to, yeah, of course, you need to evaluate that, and you need to see, and potentially someone's, and again, you want to think about, so if someone's seeking help, for instance, they're going to want to seek help from someone potentially that they trust. I think that's very important, that they trust, then they trust that they have their best interest at heart.
Yes.
Because if you want to look at society, people do have agendas, right? They're speaking in a certain way and they're believing in a certain way because they potentially might have an agenda that they want to, whatever it is. And that's okay, but it's simply their beliefs. And they can have it. I mean, what a wonderful world. Life is hard and the world is, there are people who have a perception that the world is a horrible place.
I don't agree with that personally.
Yeah, you don't agree with that, and neither do I. Neither do I. I think, I have a firm belief that the majority of people are really good people, kind-hearted people, people who want to help other people. Yet what does society do? It emphasizes, it focuses on those people who maybe are not. Now, again, I'm not saying that one person is better than the other.
Topic.
I know, but I'm not saying,
Yes,
but
yes.
it is and it isn't. Because I'm not saying that those people are better or not. So, because again, these are perceptions, good people, bad people. What determines a bad person? Because a person, we could say that this person is a very unkind person, and this person was very unkind to me. And again, I would not condone that behavior, but it's just a behavior.
Yes.
It's not who they really are.
Might be.
Huh?
It might be.
It's not really who they are. It's a behavior. They're not kind, but why aren't they kind?
It might have been what they have decided.
More often than not, it's a cry for love.
It can be as well.
And maybe me delving a little further, and rather than just getting angry because that person wasn't kind to me, maybe I can say, this is a cry for love. Let me be kind to them, irrespective. It's okay. And let's see what happens. Because if I'm going to get angry because they weren't kind, I'm doing no different than they're doing. I'm doing no different than they're doing. I'm just going to anger. And anger is always anger. Doesn't matter if it's big anger, small anger, just like kindness. Kindness, there's no big kindness or small kindness. It's kindness. It's a frequency.
Yeah.
That's why a very small act of kindness can go a long way. And you wouldn't even know what an effect it had somewhere, I don't know, on the other side of the world. So, we really need to, so again, what determines, so that person wasn't kind. Yet, it gave me an opportunity, or anybody an opportunity, to actually respond in a different way to that unkindness and maybe reach out to that person. So where am I going with this? So that person who was unkind actually did me a huge favor because they gave me the opportunity to actually respond in a different way. So what does that mean? That person actually did a good thing by being unkind. Now, I'm not telling people to go and be unkind. I'm just talking about perception here. What makes that person a good or bad? Because we're only looking at perceptions. We're only looking at behaviors. That person can change that behavior. That's not who they are. That's just the behavior, and it can be changed.
It can be changed, but it's a decision. So if you decide to be kind to them, and they still decide to be unkind to you,
correct.
Then if it was me who the person is being unkind to, I would walk away.
Yeah, absolutely. So, of course you would.
That's something I would not accept.
Yes, absolutely.
For myself. So I can resonate with that. That listen, if you were unkind to me, I can. It doesn't mean that I will be unkind to you.
Yeah.
I think